Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Celebrity Big Brother Episode 9, Eviction Live After Show Rant. I'm joined by Phelan Fairchild and Deborah G. We're all wearing glasses tonight because it's business time. Meta World Peace was Mercy evicted tonight.
Again.
A waste of a veto, voting everything 120%. All he could talk about is how he is a competitor. Was this a quitting? Was this like a quitting game that I didn't know about?
Quitting competition.
Was this a quitting freaking competition? And then Julie Chen asks him, who do you want to see win? And he says, fucking Shannon. I am livid right now. Bitch doesn't even know who's in the damn house anymore.
Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, we've got Brandy even standing there before the eviction. I just want to thank Meta for wanting to go home. This again was an opportunity where they could have been like, Meta, sit down. Sit down. You're going home in 6 days. I really am very calm compared to what I was a few minutes ago. I'm still
I'm disappointed.
I'm very disappointed. First, I was already disappointed with the episode because for some freaking reason, Omarosa's wearing a muumuu during the first part of this show. That was a big sign. I have no idea. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to let you ladies take the floor.
I just want to say, I cannot believe that Brandy is so stupid to not see Omarosa's games that she's playing with the little wink that she did at Marissa. Doesn't she not get it? Doesn't she not know how Omarosa manipulates things? And then she blurts out about her Final Four. How stupid is she? Seriously. What the fuck? What is wrong with that woman? Like, she should know Omarosa by now. Like, she's known her for years, and she's fallen for her tricks. She's got to be stupid.
Okay, you know what? This is what I've got to say. This is, and I said this on Twitter, this is the most anticlimactic, unsurprising, uneventful series of Big Brother I have ever seen in my life. When I have had 3 of the competitors want to go home, literally want to go home. We had Keisha want to go. Shannon's the only one that didn't want to go home. She's the one that wanted to stay and fight and play the game for what it was. Meta had never a clue where he was. He thought the entire time he was on a Disney holiday without his family. Like, Publishers Clearinghouse knocked on that bitch's door and said, hey, we're sending you away for free on your own, but you can't take your family. And he was like, all right. That's like literally what it comes across as to me. I'm so disgusted by the fact. Number one, I thought Omarosa won that veto.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat by a second. She lost.
It showed her literally. The camera was on her. I'm not saying she didn't lose, but the camera was on her when she ran up there, pushed that button, and then out of nowhere, Julie Chen is like, congratulations, Ross, you have won. And I was like, what?
I thought Omarosa won too. I really did. I literally thought she won.
Ross winning was a nightmare for me. Because
and was she wheezing?
No, that bitch, she had it together.
No wheezing.
The problem is, these people, I don't understand where they pluck them from. They have not earned their pay. I would renege on paying these bitches. I would give them a fucking Walmart gift card for the time they have spent in that house and all they have done, because these bitches have not earned their checks. Nope. I'm sorry. Keisha, she should not get paid a damn dime. She wanted to go home. Meta should have sat in a goddamn hot tub and played with rubber duckies and carried around a stuffed toy the entire time he was there, like he had done, wandered away from a goddamn nursing home or an independent care facility. I'm sorry, Meta. No, that is not how this works. You should be there. You should be playing. You are a world goddamn athlete. You need to be knowing what the hell you are doing.
But he's competitive. He's so competitive.
Somebody like Ross gonna beat your ass. You got to be joking. You didn't want to be there. You didn't want to play. You shouldn't get a check. And then we've got Brandy, who was literally so sure that she was staying because, I mean, it was a given to everybody at that point. It was just like, oh, thank you, Meta, for wanting to go home. That means I'm safe. That means even with the power in Omarosa's hands and her opportunity to shake up the house, which she did by placing up Ross and Brandy, it was literally undone. Every bit of it was undone. And we went back to being goddamn Little House on the Prairie where somebody, you know, just that's it.
Okay, question. Is Meta giving Ross the vote in the end? As he says he wants to see Ross win. So is he giving Ross credit for helping him get out? Or is he going to give the credit to Omarosa?
Ross, God damn it, I'm sorry. Meta isn't, they're going to have to remind this bitch how to vote. They're going to have to tell them, remember, you are voting for the person that you want to win. So it's kind of the opposite. And he already did the opposite. And I knew it was over the second before the POV competition, I can't even talk, competition even started. That I heard Meta say, well, if we win it, can we put our cell phone block? Can we just go home? I was like, that's it. He's leaving. I knew then it didn't matter.
We all did. We all knew.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it.
Yeah. They were discussing it.
Somebody taped the fucking rules on the back of that owl's head for this bitch so that he knows exactly what kind of game he is playing. Because I'll tell you what, I have never been so disenchanted by a goddamn game show in my entire life. These are people who don't want to be there, who don't know what they're doing, who don't know how to play. I will say there are a couple of fierce competitors in there. Omarosa being one of them. Ross wants to say, you got to give Ross credit. He has played the shit out of this.
Yes,
he has played the shit out of this. Marissa is just kind of wandering around, fluffing her hair.
She's a goat.
She's just literally, I mean, like
with a wig.
I mean, if I have to hear her shout out Zev one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna like start having nightmares. I mean, I'm sorry, bitch. What the fuck? What were you, Zev? You named your kid Zev. It sounds like something in Scientology, like a Lord that we pray to in the church. I don't get it. What is a Zev? I don't understand.
Sounds like acne medication.
It's something. It's something that I'm trying to figure out. Zev. That can't be his whole name, because if you just name that bitch Zev because it was easy to spell or something, and you need to really rethink what you expect for your child in the long run. Anyway, no, I'm going to get accused of being insensitive again. But bitch, I am incensed right now. I am angry. I'm so mad I could spit my dentures out. I'm telling you right now that there is absolutely no way that tonight should have gone down like it did. It should not have went down this way. Allison, every episode has been a waste. Every eviction night has been a waste. Everyone.
Yeah, it's been bad. We've got some people in the chat room. Lonnie, Kevin, Anelda, Steven, all of you guys. Hi, thank you for coming in. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is more like going to be a therapy session because we've all toughed it out together. The three of us, everyone in the chat room. Big Brother US, I will say I have seen more gameplay, like I've said a million times, in this short-lived season that I did in all of Big Brother 19. But, correction, Steven says, I hope Meta's wife rolled over tonight. That's not his wife. They're not even married yet.
Can we just for 1 second, let me just say, did he not think and say how much he missed
his baby mama,
children, and all of his baby's mothers and his fiance? Bitch, does he have a harem? Where is he from? Because I'm like, wait a minute here. Now, if
you want to get in on the deal?
Is this fucking sister wives? I mean, come on now. There was some shade going on there. I was like, wait a minute. If I was your fiance and you was thinking all your baby mamas while you're up there on your exit interview and wanting to leave the house, I wouldn't be rolling over when we got home. I would be standing straight upright, and you would be having a talk, bitch, about where I prioritize in your damn life. For real. That was like weird. That just sort of threw me for a loop. I had to sit here and blink twice. I was like, who?
What?
Yeah.
You not your baby mamas?
All of them, apparently.
Well, there was a lot that went on in this episode tonight. We had Omarosa, you know, planting
Not
seeds
wheezing.
of doubt. Yeah, not wheezing though. And no one wanted to own up to the final four until Brandy opened her damn mouth and outed everyone. And Marissa just sits there and plays stupid. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Because every time you say, I don't know what you're talking about, means I know what you're talking about. Shit. I'm sorry. God, put me in that house, please. Mark comes out of the HOH room after dealing with Omarosa and just flat out says, well, I think I'm going up. Dude, you're as useless as Orwell the owl. Yeah. I mean, for God's sake.
True.
I mean, it's, you know, and then James, let's see, what have I got? James, you know, he debates a Final Four with Ross and Marissa and Mark. James says it's finally is gaming. It's finally game time. Bitch, it was game time the minute you walked over the threshold of the Big Brother doors. The VIP veto was used tonight. It was a complete freaking waste of time because once again, here we are with somebody who, you know, wants to go home. Ross wins it by a millisecond, almost gave me a damn heart attack, takes himself off. O puts up Meta because he wants to leave, and he doesn't use it to save Brandy. Mm-hmm. Now, in my opinion, but we all know that it means nothing, I think that Ross should have used it. I think he should have used it to save Brandy, and I think that Omarosa should have put Marissa up there because I'm sick of some Marissa.
But bitch, would it have mattered? Because everybody would have sympathy voted Meta to go home no matter who he was sitting next to.
She would have been put on notice. She would have been put on notice. We all know what's going on. You're sitting over there acting like you don't know shit. You're that friend in the group of every friends that fans the flames at the fire. And then when the shit hits the fan, you're nowhere to be fucking found. I'm on to you, Marissa. I know who you are. I got your number. I don't give a crap. She needs to go. I'm over it. Done.
She needs to go because I can't take her whiny voice on the feeds anymore. The feeds are virtually unwatchable. I can't even take it anymore. I mute it, and then I come back and I'll say, okay, let me unmute it now. She's gone. And then I get fish, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, we're bringing it. It's business time. That's why we all have our reading glasses on. Like, we're all like, I think I wrote so hard I hurt myself. It went through the paper.
I feel like I'm at that point in this game where if we were not doing this show where we talked about it, I would not keep watching.
No, I agree. And I'm a hardcore Big Brother fan. And as much, I mean, there are times I've wanted to turn my back on this show like you would not believe, but I still stuck with it. It's an abusive relationship. I am in an abusive relationship.
This though this didn't have to turn out this way. I will absolutely lay all the blame goes on their casting director. Whoever casted this, bitch, you need slapped up one side your head and down the other for subjecting us to a bunch of pseudo celebrities that nobody gives a shit about aside from Omarosa, and I think Ross makes great TV. That nobody gives a shit about, and half of them don't want to be there. They were getting paid. Let's make it clear. They got a fee for going into the house anyway.
$250,000.
This was a job. This was a job.
Yeah, it was a job. It was, you know, and all Meta has done since day one is whine about leaving. Keisha Knight, Rudy Huxtable, Pulliam had an excuse.
At least
were drying up. At least she had a freaking viable excuse.
Maybe his nutsack was drying up.
It's not his nutsack. His vagina started bleeding, and he needed to plug that shit. He's got a mangina, and it's time to go the fuck home. Stop casting these people who don't want to be on the show. These spoiled. Yeah, it's Celebrity Big Brother. I should expect nothing less of pampered celebrities.
That's absolutely wrong.
I mean, it's
Allison, no. On Celebrity Big Brother in every other country, you are a part of the enjoyment of watching Celebrity Big Brother is seeing people who are not used to having to, number one, live in a sequestered household, number two, having to be controlled, and number three, getting tortured by Big Brother. We're talking put on rations, electrocuted, having to wear underwear that electrocutes you.
Because
We're
that's how you should play Big
having
Brother
to eat
celebrity.
cow balls.
Right. Yeah.
And fish eyes and barf on camera. That is celebrity Big Brother everywhere else. This is a fucking joke. This is goddamn a Holiday Express. This is a low
country club Big Brother.
This is a vacation. I mean, this is absolutely uneventful. This is there's been nothing surprising, nothing that, you know what? When I watch Celebrity Big Brother anywhere else, I get angry because I'm pissed at the results. When I have watched this Celebrity Big Brother, I am pissed because there is goddamn nothing to be pissed about except the fact that nothing is goddamn happened.
Right. And when I say that I expect Nick Nice, it's the producers are continuing to baby these celebrities and not making them really freaking play big. They're not giving them real challenges, like you said, on Big Brother UK and all that. Like they do. I've got to look at it like this because I try to see the light at the end of the tunnel no matter what. And I know I'm freaking going to kill myself for saying this. The first season of Big Brother was a complete 180 from what it turned into in season 2. I am hoping that they are using Big Brother US season 1 as a fucking training wheels, okay, on a short bus. And they finally take them off. And next year, I think they should fill the house, not with these celebrities. I think since it's a short amount of time, why don't we just take past winners of Big Brother, celebrity Big Brother past players, Dr. Will, all these other people, put them in there for 3.5, 4 weeks. They will freaking show you how it's done. They will drink piss, eat crap, do whatever needs to be done. They will play the game. Don't put a freaking basketball player who uses words like cerebrum when he's out of the game and he's freaking jerking off an L 24/7. Okay, the dude's like dry humping it. I can't take it. I would kill to be in that house. Do you understand?
I can't.
I would punch a baby to get in that house. Okay, I'm sorry.
Just not this baby. Don't punch me.
My cat won't even come near me right now. Finley's in a ball on the floor, scared to death. He doesn't know what's going to happen.
Please don't hit me.
I would never
Look
hit
at the face.
He's gone airborne a couple of times, but he deserved it.
This is my thing. Okay, so now we have moving forward. Brandy is clearly going to be the next target because they have been so chaotic that these bitches can't decide who they went out at any given time. So like originally it was James. James is still there. He is still there. When we come up to a point where we're putting meta up instead of a competitor, there's a problem. So this has always been the issue for me watching this series is they are not really gunning for anybody who's a threat.
No,
that's a fundamental flaw in your fucking gameplay, you idiots. If you are playing a game and you want to win, you take out the person who in the end is going to turn you over their knee and spank you like a bitch. You get the person out that is going to beat you. And every time they've had that opportunity, oh, she wants to go home. Shannon had not a friend in that house, not a friend to speak on her behalf. She had no votes on her side. And instead of sending James home, who allied with Omarosa, they sent home Shannon to go back and live with the hippos and the crocodiles and somewhere in Africa.
And James, he's questioning his alliance that he made with Omarosa. He's not going to stick to it. There's no way he's sticking to that.
Look,
he knows she's got to go.
No, here's the thing. Meta World Peace is going to go on the talk with Shannon tomorrow with all them bitch ladies. And he's probably going to turn to Shannon and go, I'm going to vote for you.
I hope you win. I hope you win.
I'm going to vote for you to win. And Shannon's going to be like, what are you talking? Okay, thanks. Like, dude, what the hell is happening right now? Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm so frustrated and pissed. Like, Shannon just left and would have done anything to be there.
Exactly.
I get missing your family, but what about the people who play this game for 3 months who aren't privy to a $250,000 bonus and they don't know how they're going to keep their lights on while they're playing this game? and they miss their family and they play their hearts out. It's just ridiculous. I can't even. I might have an asthma.
Can I just say? I just need to tell you before you have a heart attack on me on live on camera, bitch. Even though that would be great for our viewership, I want to say that Jay Cloud has made an excellent point. He said Omarosa tried to play the game, but that idiotic VIP veto messed it all up, and that's exactly what happened.
I agree.
When that VIP veto happened. And Ross took it home because he's the only one there, like aside from James, willing to play the actual game, willing to actually get his hands dirty, willing to, let's face it, Ross, let's give Ross some credit because he's not no meta world peace. He's not got that athletic build of James Maslow. He is sitting here trucking his ass off to try to win something.
He's working it.
So I give him full credit, but then he gets the opportunity to make a big game move and compound on top of Omarosa's decision. And that's when that stupid ass should have said, I will save Brandy because I know her ass will work with me. And I want James sitting next to Maida.
Yeah, but he can't name the replacement. So
that was the
that's right.
That's
right. But why didn't Omarosa put James in that place?
Because she swore on the word of God that she would not front door or back door him. She is a pastor's wife.
I just wish people would leave Jesus out of it.
She has said fuck more than I have said in this program combined. She has sat there, prayed on that Bible, held it in her hand, and then looked at Shannon in the face and told her she was a little bitch. Let me tell you about this religious bullshit, honey. She is as religious as about my big left toe. There is absolutely nothing that is sincere or authentic about this woman and her bringing her religion into the game. Maybe she's a faithful woman. I believe she's good to her husband, whatever else. She probably walks children in nature, all that other good shit. But let me tell you what, this is not the place to be godly. This is the big fucking brother house. This is not a place where you make promises and keep them.
Exactly.
Girl, let me tell you something. I'm a Christian. I admit it, but let me tell you something. The minute I cross over the threshold of the big brother house, Christianity is not coming in the door with me.
You're checking your dignity at the door.
If the baggage is staying, I'm not even going to even go there. I mean, that's ridiculous.
That bitch has a Bible on her bed. She has a Bible sitting at the back of her bed, right? She has a Bible. Mm-hmm. And she's sitting here, and in 1 minute, she's reading the Bible. And this is why I love Omarosa. Let me just be honest with you. I'm not reading Omarosa. I'm actually saying this because I find it incredibly entertaining, which is one of the few threads. This is like one of the boogers in a non-sick person's nose that I could dig up far enough to find that I actually enjoy about this show. And that is the fact that she will sit there and in 1 minute be reading her Bible. And then the next minute, she will be reading a bitch for filth. On that show, she will be reading them up and down. She will be calling people names. She will be coming for them. She will literally not. There's nothing about Omarosa that holds back. And that wink that she gave to Marissa was a manufactured, manipulative.
It was a mind fuck.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was a mind fuck, and it worked. And Brandy was stupid.
Yeah, she was planting the seeds. And Anelda said in the chat room, do you think that Omarosa would pull a Chima? Is it Chima? Chima with that damn POV twist. Now, Chima was a player years ago who this was pulled on. Like one of the first times this was pulled. She went insane. She was throwing her mic in the pool. She was damaging property in the house because she was irate because it was bullcrap what they did to her. And the producers took her out of the game. No, because Omarosa's classier than Chima.
Omarosa's cunning.
Yeah, I mean, she's there. She's going to take it. She's going to spin this.
Chima had a history of mental illness also. You know, she was a victim of a very violent crime. And I don't think that she ever recovered from that. And she had no business being in the Big Brother house.
Right. So, I mean, so she left. So I don't think Omarosa is going to go down that wormhole. I just think that, like I said, she's going to spin this to her advantage. Now she can't win HOH. However, James
What
can win
advantage? What advantage? What advantage? Omarosa is going to be up on the wall on the next. This is going to play out so predictably from here on out that I would. I don't
need to play HOH though.
No, she can't. But she can be put up on the block. I don't need to be Miss Cleo to know how this shit's going to unfold.
Yeah. But if James wins HOH, is he not going to, I mean, there's so many scenarios, she's going, if James doesn't become HOH, she's going up. I want to believe that James will keep his word and not put her up, but I don't know.
Let me just say, for the sake of
I'm sweating. Do you guys
clarity,
see this? I'm sweating over here. I'm glistening. I'm so hot right now.
You're glowing.
But it's sexy. It's sexy to glisten. It's sexy to glisten. I don't glisten on satellite internet. I just look like I'm a robot. I'm claymation. I'm like stop motion animation.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. J Cloud said if that crucifix behind Deborah falls off the wall, but you'll change the subject. It's true. It's true.
Ooh, I'm bright as fuck. Sorry.
And Steve said, I hope James stop and realize Brandy, Ari, Marissa Ross don't give two shits about it. It's true. Omarosa, Mark, and James need to work together. Ross he broke no ground tonight with James and Mark, in my opinion. But I haven't been watching feeds, so I don't know what the deal is.
Ross, James, and Mark are pretty tight. I think that they want to be with Ross.
Mark, James, and Ross?
Mark, James, and Ross. Yeah, they're pretty tight. The guys want to stick together. And both James and Mark know that this deal with Omarosa is not going to last, and there's no way that they're going to stick to this. This was making a deal with the devil, and it was just a temporary deal, to get them over this, round.
He was smart.
Yeah, it was a very smart deal. And
he was smart. He was tactical. Bitch, the game has been on for like how long now? 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or something like that.
It's not just now game on. It's been game on since they got in there.
Yeah,
and you know what? I want you to tell me what big moves has Mark made in that house? What big moves has Mark made? What has he done?
Just bowel movements in the bathroom.
He's blown up the bathroom. And that's work that stepper. Mars, if I had Mars in the chat room said I need to get my fly swatter. If I got my fly swatter, I'd probably accidentally hit myself and knock myself the hell out. So it's probably a good thing it's not within reaching distance.
Did I just hear a guy talk?
No,
I don't know, not here.
That was my husband setting.
Okay, for a second I thought that was the Jesus cross behind you, and I was like,
Jesus is actually trying to tell us something. Oh my God. He is like.
I was like, we are being spoken to by the Lord and Savior himself. I'm sorry that I am an awful human being and that I hate your creation, but Lord have mercy. Let me tell you right now, I've got to put it out there. I'm projecting that we're going to see somebody who is a complete non-entity carry their way through this. I don't know if James or Omarosa is going to be able to use their tactics anymore because they have kind of played what cards they had. Omarosa putting up Brandy is now definitely lost that ally. She did maintain a loyalty to James. Will James remain loyal to her?
No, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I'm thinking if James becomes HOH, look, what it's going to come down to is there's going to be a double eviction on Friday.
And here's the thing with letting Meta go. Dumb. Meta was with her. Very stupid because Meta was with her and Meta was with the guys.
Dumb.
If she kept Meta there, she could have tried to stick with the guys. But
she lost a number.
Yeah,
lost the number doing that.
That was so stupid. You could have slapped her cross-eyed and she'd still think she was seeing straight. There is absolutely no goddamn way that you could tell me that was a tactical move when she did that. She fucked up because number one, she contradicted herself. She said, I will never, ever put a black person up there on that wall. I will not be the one to do it. It will not be me. I'll put every beige person up there before I put Meta up there. Well, you done lied, bitch. You done
No,
lied.
the thing is that she figures, this is what I'm thinking she's thinking, if she puts him up and gets him sent home for a mercy eviction, that he is going to give her all the credit for it and vote for her in the end.
Wrong. Stephen Holden said she fucked up by wasting that nomination. And you want to know why she fucked up? Because she got rid of somebody who she could have kept in the house as an ally. The only thing that Meta wanted to go home for, let's face it, his milk wasn't drying up. He didn't have a problem with his teeth shriveling.
Oh, we already established that.
Exactly. The fact is, he wanted to go home to check on his wife, to be with his baby mamas, to be with his kids, whatever else. But you know that you are leaving them when you go into the house. The fact that she put him up on the wall when she could have put up anybody else and forced these housemates, forced them to, for once, have to make a decision that was not easy, that might have split them up, that might have brought it to a tie, that might have torn apart their little alliance ship. She didn't take that opportunity.
I'll tell you what.
Why wouldn't you put they're talking about Ariana being smart. Let me tell you what, did you hear that? Did you all clock that when they said Adriana is the smartest one? And then it shows her doing this, just her swishing her hair.
Yeah, that's what I do when I say something smart. I just
swish my hair around. I was like, bitch, if you are smart, then I should be applying to Mensa, bitch. If that is smart. Let me tell you what, she has done nothing smart. She has not made any smart moves in this whole goddamn show. She has sat there and sort of just toddled along, and Brandy has had her hand up her ass making the decisions for her.
Way up there.
She sits there and is planting these seeds in Marissa's head about...
You must split up pairs?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Allison.
No, it's not.
Put up Adriana and Brandy. Make everybody choose.
I mean, why is Aries sitting there talking to Marissa about, well, Mark was up there and that means he's got to do, like, all of this. It is just such a waste. They should have let Meta walk out and been like, if he wants to leave, go, because we're going to put somebody else up here in Ross's spot.
Damn game.
Just seriously, go. That if I had been in there and it had been me, I'd be like, I love you. You're sweet. Whatever. You and the owl can get to stepping. Bye-bye. We'll pack your stuff for you. But I'm not wasting my HOH. If I were on Omarosa, I would be livid. I would be livid.
Thank you. I would be like, you know what, bitch? I'm not letting you leave here authentically. You're going to have to quit. Climb the wall, bitch. There it is. I would have said, absolutely no. I am not wasting everything I worked for, getting myself out of breath, coughing, wheezing, out of bed in the hospital, bitch. I have earned this. And I would have put Adriana and Brandy up there. And I would have let the world choose between those two, because you get one out of them. You split up a major faction in that household. Period of the story. She didn't do that. She gave him what he wanted. She sent him home. It did. What favors does that do for Omarosa in the long run?
Well, let's see. So far, if now I know that Meta said he would like to see Ross win, but you have to think about Omarosa. She has Keisha's vote. She has
Chuck's vote.
She's got Chuck's vote. I think she's going to get Meta's vote. I really do, because she took sympathy on him and put him up and said, I'm doing this for you. I mean,
Shannon has his vote, honey. You're wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He's going to go on the talk tomorrow and tell Shannon, I'm going to vote for you. For what?
What the hell? What the fuck is the talk?
Oh, that's
Julie Chen's show.
Julie Chen's show. She said it's like The View on another station. Seriously.
Wait, it's on a different station, not on this one? It's on this one?
Yeah, no, it's on CBS.
CBS.
It's on CBS.
Who the fuck is Julie Chen blowing at CBS where she's getting all these gigs? I'm telling you right now.
She's actually married to a big-time CBS executive.
Her husband.
So she's blowing her husband to get all these jobs.
All I'm going to say is that explains a lot. Thank you very much. Okay. That explains a lot. Thank you very much. That's how the bitch come from QVC over to here. All right. Let me tell you what. I'm going to project that we're having a double eviction next week, right?
Friday.
Friday. We're having a double eviction Friday. We are having 2 people finally leave the house.
Not
now,
Wednesday? We're not having it. I thought Wednesday.
Well, Sunday's the finale.
Okay.
They're having a show Wednesday. They're having a show Friday. She didn't mention Saturday, but she said Sunday. So I don't know what Wednesday is going to be. It's going to be a recap show where they like spend the first 15 minutes of the show talking about how great of a guy Meta was. Ugh. I forgot he was there until they showed him.
I had no clue he was fucking playing the game. I thought they just occasionally cut to him like they do the fucking fish.
Yeah, he's what they cut to. They don't cut to the fish anymore. They cut to Meta.
Meta playing with the fucking owl.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know. Somebody said we're being really hard on Ariana, or probably being really hard on Meta. But listen, when you could put yourself on national TV to play a game show, bitch. If I'm on Jeopardy, let me just make this clear to you. Yeah. If I'm on Jeopardy and they keep telling me how to answer the questions or in what format, and I just don't really want to be there. So I kind of just mumble through, and they ask me, you know, who was the 45th president of the United States, and I write down Barney because I don't give a fuck. Then I should not be on the show taking up space or getting a fee for my appearance. That's not how this should work. So are we justified in being pissed off that we have not had technically a Big Brother game this far?
I think when people try to play the game, seriously, when people try to play the game, I think that they step in, CBS or whoever steps in and completely screws it all up. Like Omarosa was trying to play the game and they turn around and they throw this twisty twist veto crap and you see what happened. Her target didn't leave. And what was it before that they did? They kept her safe the first week. I mean, it's just a bunch of things. It just seems like, and they do this every year. There's always something. I can't, y'all. I'm so fucking.
Do they? This happens every year. This happens every year on the show. Because remember, you guys, this is my first time watching Big Brother. And
there was this whole thing last year where they had like the halting hex thing. And it was like a witchery and voodoo, all kinds of stuff. And whoever got this halting hex could halt the eviction and erase the entire week. Well, 2 people were Jessica and Cody were nominated. And they're nicknamed Jody. They're engaged now and they're off riding off into the sunset on The Amazing Race. But anyway, she had the halting hex and she waited until they were both on the block. Neither one of them won the veto. And right before it was time to vote, it erased everything. It restarted the game and it pissed everyone off. Now, it pissed a lot of fans off who hated Jody. I loved them. I thought they were great because they played the game. They weren't sheep. They didn't follow.
I just can't do showmances. I think showmances are so ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either, but they're always throwing something in. And to me, I feel like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I think in this incident, like we could be singing a different song. If Omarosa had that millisecond been a little bit faster than Ross, then this would be a completely different conversation.
This would have been a game then. Right. It would have been a game. It would have finally been a fucking game.
You want to know what I think? I think that she would have won the POV and I think Meta would have begged her. And I think she probably still would have used it to take someone off and put him up so he could go home. So I think we would have been singing the same song, just instead of a country version, it would have been punk rock. You know what I'm saying?
I think she would have done it just to solidify a vote from Meta.
Right. And she did. I don't think he's going to vote for, he can't vote for Shane.
This is so stupid. We're talking about you guys like Omarosa now has a hope in hell of lasting to the final 2.
Dude, she might.
She does not unless this bitch pulls a goddamn idol out of her ass or whatever they do.
That's Survivor.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, but still.
Right, in the chat room, the pendant of protection they brought up was used to protect Paul, the returning player from the previous season. So how long was he safe?
3 weeks.
Like 6 months? I mean, it felt like 6 months. But yeah, 3 weeks.
all these people that are just like a waste of space. Just think of the like quality people we could have gotten in this house.
We could have gotten like Scott Baio.
Are you fucking serious? I go, oh my God,
No.
I gagged. I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
We could have gotten like Ralph Macchio or somebody. We could have gotten like, you know, somebody. One of the new kids on the block for God's
Shane
sake.
Dawson. Shane Dawson from YouTube. Now that would have been good.
I don't appreciate you cheating on me with other YouTube channels, Deborah.
But he's good. And he's funny.
But he's good.
He's good.
I must suck.
I don't know him.
I don't know him either. And stop cheating on me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know him. But you know what? You know what? Can I just say who would have been great? Tiffany Pollard, New York.
Exactly.
She would have been fantastic. She would have been a show.
Oh, I
People
thought she
are
was going to
begging
be on
for
it.
her.
What was Brett Michaels doing? What the fuck is Brett Michaels doing that he could be on Celebrity Big Brother? I mean, that guy is on, I mean, for real?
Perez Hilton wanted to play.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, he did. He made a whole campaign about it on YouTube, begging to play this game.
He wanted to play.
Brett Michaels?
No, Perez
Perez.
Hilton.
Oh, yeah. Him and
He
Ross.
wanted to play. Exactly. You put people in there that actually want to play.
Janice Dickinson.
Janice Dickinson played CBB. These are people who've all played CBB UK that we're talking about. And let me tell you what, in CBB UK, they gave us the show. Right. Janice Dickinson got stung by a bee on the finger. She walked into the diary room and pretended the bitch was dying. She was like, oh, all of a sudden she's like trembling and shaking. And then she starts going over backward in her chair. And they send in all these paramedics. And it's just like this big, huge thing. And then she was like, oh, I'm good now.
I just feel like I'm naming people that have been on Celebrity Rehab.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. If I mean, you know, put in people in there that want to be there, that get what they're doing, that have a goal, that have a purpose and or that at least entertain the fuck out of me. Entertain me. Be interesting. Be fun. Be funny. Don't give me these little one-liners in the diary room that very, very clearly appear fed to you, bitch, by somebody standing like, can you say this, please? Because this would be really funny right now. Right, because I'm telling you what, James Maslow has the personality of a goddamn drunk gnat. There is no way that he's coming up with these one-liners. Mind you, these bad one-liners on his own.
No, they're so corny.
No, and Mark McGrath and his testy remark, I was like, I just sit there and I know I was supposed to laugh because that's sort of like the thing, but all I did was just like hold my head. And I was like, oh my God.
I don't know what it is about when men get older that they need to talk about how their balls hurt and how close to the ground they are.
It was a joke written for him. It was scripted. And this is clear when it's scripted. There is when they cut to the diary room, and they sitting there making jokes about something that just happened, like a joke. It's one joke. It's usually a one-liner, a punchline. It isn't actually a legitimate response or reaction to anything that's just gone down. I mean, I keep waiting for like the tears and the anger and the rage. In CBB UK, they fucking pick up the chair and they throw it. We've had security have to come in. This bitch, they're like sitting there making little one-liners like they're at the comedy factory in LA. And I'm like, you guys aren't even funny. You're not even funny.
Yeah, I want to.
Nothing about this is funny.
I want to see security.
Yeah, I want to see security too. I want to see security have to come in through that fourth wall and freaking put someone in the sleeper, naked rear hold, naked chokehold crap.
Right. I mean, Omarosa could have played up that goddamn asthma attack. She should have been like falling around. Like, you remember Fred Sanford from Sanford?
It's the big one.
Oh God! I mean, it's the big one. I would have had if that had been me. I would have had paramedics come running in there, bitch. I would have had them coming and hooking me up to shit. I would have had them with the mask over my mouth. I would have been laying on the floor. I'd have been every once in a while twitching, like the spirit of Jesus would come over me at a Baptist church, bitch. And then I would have said, and then you know what? The next day I would have been headlines everywhere. Headlines. Oh, she's this. She has major asthma attack live on television. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. You know, I would have been like, medic, bitch, You come all this way and did all this, and you are going to miss out on playing a HOH competition to go knock on the damn door. No, bitch, that was your moment. You should have grabbed hold of that bitch by the snatch and used it to your benefit, and you didn't. So I'm like still waiting for the entertainment part of the show. I'm still waiting for, well, I mean, it's very clear. It's very clear to me at this point that this is like somebody whose shit has all dried up down below because it isn't coming. It is not coming. Nothing is happening. It's not even gotten up yet. I keep waiting for the moment that something is going to happen that twists this shit on its head. I thought that was with Omarosa's win.
That was going to happen tonight, but it didn't. So we've got some more people in the chat room. Amar, my friend Amar, hello. I want it to be like the Jerry Springer show in the 90s. I agree. I want to see a chair thrown. I want to see a shirt ripped. I want to see all kinds of crap. I mean,
well, that's not going to happen when you're kicking the people out who want to play the game.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like you just want to stay there. It's like Dr. Will. I mean, it's like I don't want to keep bringing up Dr. Will. It's like you just, at that point, I would just want to stay there just to piss everyone off. You know?
But bitch, they are pissing me off. They are already pissing me off.
I mean, piss the people in the house, not outside, because you're about to have a heart attack.
I'm about to have a heart attack. I
know you bitches are about to stroke out.
I would love to somehow magically just be beamed into that house by satellite, bitch, because y'all know, look at me right now, my satellites are shit. But I would still beam myself up into that house on their television screen to read those bitches for filth for not doing a goddamn thing that they're obligated to do, to give me a goddamn show. You are wasting my time. You are wasting my time.
Y'all are going to need some of my blood pressure pills. I'm going to say.
I got my Percocet. I am so down. But I'm telling you right now, I am so angry at the fact, I'm more angry at the fact that I have wasted my life. And I'm a smoker, bitch. There ain't a lot of it left. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know that I sit here and I will smoke up a chimney and drink all my GMO tea from Pure Leaf. And that I'm killing myself slowly, bitch. Killing softly is what's happening. And if I could take the time out to watch this, you better make it goddamn worth my time. Don't get up there and be Rudy Huxtable and be like, oh, well, my boobs are drying up. I need to go. Okay, I'll give you that, bitch. Okay, that's one down. Okay, but then be like Meadow, who's just like, I want to take my owl and leave. I want to take my owl and leave. Who doesn't even know why he's there to begin with.
Doesn't know where he is. He's still playing nothing.
So don't put these bitches on a wall where you throw popcorn at them, honey. That is not a challenge. That is not a challenge to me.
On them son of a bitches.
No.
Turn the ice hose on them son of a bitches.
No, bitch. I'm so mad my weave about to pop.
I'm sweating. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. I
am so angry.
I'm sweating. I don't know what happened to me in my life that I'm sitting here this distraught over a freaking reality show. This is just times like this that I really feel like I need to reevaluate.
No, you don't. Life. It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
And Elda said right in the chat room, I don't think we will see Zingbot. Of course we won't see Zingbot, Anelda, because Zingbot is going to say what we're all thinking. And God forbid these little spoiled brats in this house
hear the truth.
Hear the truth. Now, we're coming up. We got not much longer left. So we've all...
But we do have to say, though, have to say, Lonnie, I concur completely. The only entertaining moment in that house was when Brandy would get drunk and get unfiltered. Because she would then ruffle feathers, piss people off, say exactly what she was thinking, blow up people's game, and then she would walk around a sloppy mess. And at least that was fun to watch.
Yeah, they need to give her more alcohol.
Yeah. I wanted, like, they used to give them alcohol. Oh, Mars asked, so is this video demonetized? Hell yes.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm here. Every time I'm here, this shit's demonetized. Trust me, it ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, Allison.
No, you're right. They used to give them alcohol, like in the early days. I think actually the last time that they gave them free-flowing alcohol regularly was in 2005, because that was the first year that Janelle and Howie and all of them were on. And they got into some huge freaking fight, like in the face.
Yeah.
arguments. Like
those were the days.
Those were the days, man. That was my first real experience. That was the first time I remember multi-camera angles with the fees. But anyway, we'll do a Big Brother history separate show some other time. But yes, I sweat. They're asking, do I sweat when I get upset? Yes, I sweat profusely. I have deodorant like in every room in the house. Not that I stink, but
so sexy, Allison. You actually look gorgeous. It's like you're dewy. It's like that glow. It's like you're. It's really cute. I'm into it.
So Wednesday will be, I guess.
She just like segued away from that. She's like, fuck off.
I feel disgusting, and I need
Wednesday.
to be. So Wednesday is the reveal of the HOH, but we'll know that before then. But is there anything going on the live feeds now, Deborah?
Let me turn them on.
Let's see, because I think they'll do the HOH comp tonight or tomorrow for sure. But I don't think they're doing anything right now.
It's usually in like an hour. They usually give them, a chance to settle down and get changed and eat. And
if Omarosa, Mark, or James, well, Omarosa won't, but if James and Mark don't win HOH, one of them is going up next to Omarosa. Because these people don't know how to freaking backdoor with instructions and a map. It's not going to happen.
Omarosa will be going home. Omarosa will be leaving. Omarosa has literally been the target of that alliance that has been mostly intact. Nobody has fucked up this alliance. Omarosa tried really hard.
Marissa's going into the bathroom.
They need to get out because she has votes. So,
did you hear what I said? Marissa just went into the bathroom. I think she's got to take a shit. Let's see how long she's in there. We can determine whether or not she is shitting.
Can I make a request, Big Brother, if you ever put me in the house? Can we please have poopery spray put in the bathroom?
Yes.
I need mass quantities of that because I don't want to smell other people's shit.
Yes,
that's what you need to request in your HOH basket. Bring some in.
I will never win HOH.
Yes, bring some in with you, and then yes, you must win HOH.
Because
I need to see your queen ass up in the HOH, and then
I'll be up in there sweating the whole time. It'll be this for 5 days, 6 days,
and you tell everybody, please ask for poopery in your HOH basket. It is a must. They must get it every week.
Yes.
So nobody has to smell anybody's shit.
I don't want to smell any shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you guys don't want to smell any shit. I live with 2 boys. So in fact, I live with one, I swear to God, has had something crawl up inside him and die about 6 years ago. And
I 21-year-old son, Jesus, I don't know what he eats.
It's got to be a man thing. I swear it is. It is.
Do they have poopery for a litter box?
My cat's poop don't stink. So actually, I've got very healthy cats.
My cat's poops don't stink, but I spray the cat Febreze and I use the Arm & Hammer stuff. And look, we're getting off task here.
I know they put a large timer on the outside of the door that says how long somebody's been in there. That would be hilarious.
Or how long?
Okay, so let's do this. Before we go, can we just say possible scenarios?
Definitely pooping.
She's
still in there.
She's so full of shit anyway. She'll be in there forever. It's a never-ending shit.
Possible scenario. If that's the most exciting thing that's going on in this show, I mean, literally, that's really every single episode. Every single episode has just been like a big pile of shit so far as I'm concerned. So let me just go on to say possible scenarios for this upcoming double eviction.
Right.
Possible scenarios. If Omarosa can't win.
The first round.
Right. She can't win the first round. So she's definitely going up on the block. There's no question about that. I'm curious because we got a lot of people in the chat right now. We've got Stephen, Mars, and Elda. Lonnie, we've got Kevin. Hello, Kevin. You're a new person. J Cloud. Who do you think is going to be put up alongside Omarosa? Because we're running out of options.
James or Mark? It's got to be because they're not going to come up with a plan to
It depends on who
wins
HOH. It depends on who wins HOH.
Omarosa can't play HOH. She's not allowed.
Yeah.
So I want either.
If Mark wins, he's not putting up James.
Who will they keep Omarosa against? If it's James who wins HOH, because it's likely that's going to happen because we're getting down to crunch time here and James is actually playing the game, who will he put up next to Omarosa that it would be likely people would vote for somebody else to leave besides Omarosa?
I can't name anyone. No one.
Nobody.
I don't even think Brandy.
There's
nobody. They would not vote anybody else if Omarosa's sitting there come eviction night. There's no way they're not voting. So we can
pretty much guarantee Omarosa's going home.
Unless she wins the POV, which she very well might, and then they're going to have to start turning on each other and eating each other.
That's what Omarosa has been wanting them to do.
I kind of want them to too, because I'm fucking over it. Excuse my language. So, I'm freaking over it at this point.
Excuse your language at this point, Allison. Really. Anmar. By the way, hello, Anmar.
It's Amar.
Oh, MR. I'm sorry. I have PTSD from Aridonda.
Amar doesn't even watch Big Brother.
Amar said, I'm guessing Mark.
Yeah, right. He doesn't even watch Big Brother.
How do we know?
Because he's my friend. I know he doesn't watch.
Oh, shit.
He's messing with me. He's just going to say Mark because it's the only celebrity he recognizes as the dude from Sugar Ray.
Did you see that I put up on Twitter a picture of Mark next to
Max Headroom? Yes.
Does he not look? Mark has had work done.
Mark has had a lot of work done. Mark is jam-packed full of collagen.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah. More power to him. I'm enjoying the fact that, we're seeing some men in there that are getting their lips pumped and their cheeks filled. So I'm all for that. I think that should happen more often instead of walking around looking like a droopy ball sack. My thing is also so we could pretty much guarantee that anybody who wins at a household is going to put Omarosa on the block.
Yes.
I don't think Mark or James will.
No, they will.
They will. They will. Yep.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah. Yeah, they both said that they're not going to stick to that alliance. They know that was a temporary 1-week thing, and there's no way that they are going to the end with her.
Because all these bitches are too stupid to realize that Ross Matthews, no matter what pudgy butt, he is a threat.
He is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I don't get that.
Okay. Let's wrap this up. I feel a lot better now. I've stopped sweating. And I'm still glowing, but I'm still sweating a little bit. And I'm sweating in my underwear. So.
Oh, God, Allison.
She's just coming out now. She's just coming out of the bathroom now, FYI.
Sorry.
Just so you know, she's just coming out of the bathroom now. So.
Oh, Oh, did she spray? Fan? Is she fanning it? Did she give a courtesy flush? Is she that kind of person?
I don't think I don't think she's a
courtesy flush after you unfriend me and stop following me.
Thank you, Anelta. If Omarosa goes, at least she earned her paycheck. And you know what? I'm gonna send her a little note that says that on Twitter. You're the only one in that house, except for Ross, that has earned your paycheck. Congratulations. So I think that's a good place to wrap this up. Omarosa would have earned her paycheck, but I think we're seeing her sail out the door.
We don't know. Did she wash her hands? We need to know. Did Marissa wash her hands?
Hold on.
Or did she just splash them with water?
I didn't see.
Okay.
Because inquiring.
We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I'll go back. Hold on. I'll go back.
Oh, go back. Yes. Let's wrap it up with that. Courtesy flushes, and you always wash your hands with soap. You'll get pink eye. You'll get pink eye if you don't. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Pink eye.
We literally have.
Okay. Well, I think we've run our course.
We've really gone there.
Really,
that's where we are now.
An all-time low.
We've
hit an all-time low that we're worried about Marissa shitting.
That's what they're giving us. Okay. They're like, I didn't do a YouTube video of taking a shit myself after what just went down.
Okay. She's all right there. She's coming out of the bathroom. She wipes her face on her shirt. Now she's adjusting her bra. Okay, now she wipes her nose with her hands. She has not gone to the sink yet.
Oh my God, you
too. She's putting on she was putting the straps of her bra back on again. Okay, she's fixing her shirt. Hold on. All right, what's not yet. Ross went in the bathroom and he came out and did a quick finger rinse, because he was just holding his little pee-pee with his fingers. So he did a quick finger tip.
To the viewer who just left, I'm sorry. I am sorry that we just literally gave you a play-by-play of somebody's bathroom habits.
Did not wash her hands after she took a dump. I'm just saying. This is what we're dealing with.
Marissa is a nasty, nasty piece of work.
I'm waiting for her to go to the sink.
This is crazy.
Well, fast forward.
You can't fast forward. Like it's not that precision.
Mars, you have contributed more to this show than anybody on Celebrity Big Brother has contributed to that one right now. That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much for that, Mars. And hello, Scylla. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna wrap this up.
Not wash her hands.
She did not wash her hands, people. Marissa did not wash her hands.
Wash her hands.
She used the bathroom. She wiped her face, her nose, kept playing with her bra strap, but did not wash her hands after she took a poo. And I'm fairly confident she didn't courtesy flush either. So there we go. That's what we got from the live feeds tonight.
That's right.
Wow.
Praise.
No, Inelda in the chat room. I doubt she Febreze if she didn't even courtesy flush. She's a nasty. Just nasty. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back Wednesday night. I don't know what Wednesday night is going to entail. It might just be a recap episode. Who freaking knows?
Yeah, but Wednesday Survivor starts. So it could be.
No, next Wednesday, Survivor.
Oh, it's not this Wednesday?
28th. No, it's not this Wednesday.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because we're going to be covering Survivor too. We're going to do a live after show for that too. But
okay.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow us all on Twitter. I am at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. Phelan is at Phelan, PHAYLEN. And Debbie is at My Next Life Debbie, and that's DEBI. And please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown presented by Allison S. Kelly on YouTube. Please like My Weekly Meltdown on Facebook. We appreciate it. Everyone who's been in the chat room. Mars, who's in the chat room. I'm sorry that you had to suffer through The Bachelor when I was covering it. Honey, I couldn't take it anymore. I was about to end myself. Okay. I could not take it any freaking more. Even the bottom of the barrel had been scraped with my blood. I had to stop covering The Bachelor. So Mars, Inelda, Steven, Celia, who's new, Lonnie, Inelda, Amar, I'm going to get you tomorrow, and Steve and a couple other people, some new people I can't remember. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back live Wednesday at 8 Central, and that's about, hopefully I won't be sweating and I'll look a lot better. But maybe we won't need glasses. Hopefully it won't be too much business.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.